Hi everybody, this is ERVP Heather Labonte, and it is July of 2015, and I wanted to make a short recording for my team, and I guess to share, for how to create a dream board or a vision board. My team knows how big I feel about having your mindset in place and goal setting and just really having a solid vision of what it is that you want to accomplish. So I thought that I would put together a short little video about how to create a dream board and the importance of actually having one. So behind me is a dream board that I made a little less than a year ago, and when I was an executive area manager striving to reach region. So I've put together a whole bunch of pictures that I'm going to share with you a little bit more about how to make your own dream board. But this has been hanging up in my office for over a year, and I have been looking at these pictures every single day and just really getting into the spirit of feeling like that they have already come true. So some things to know about when you're creating a dream board are that your mind, when you are looking to achieve a goal or to visualize what it is that you want, your mind works in pictures, not words. So it's very, very important that your vision board have pictures. And what I think is also really important is to mix things on your board of things that have actually happened and things that you are wanting to attract into your life to come true. So I'm going to show you a little bit on my board, and I'll bring it up closer to you. But what I put on my board was basically all about reaching regional vice president and then beyond. So on my board, which I will show you, I have a series of pictures, and the first one that where am I? That I put together was actually a picture that I took at my upline, Donahue Rice, her car presentation last year. And just the other night, I was looking at this and realizing the impact of this particular picture. So this is just me with her car, and then her upline, ERVP Abby Silbert, and I was like, that's awesome. I'm going to take a picture, and I mocked it up to write on it that I was regional vice president. And what actually has happened is that my car presentation just happened, and somebody in my downline, Dana Duffy, promoted to regional vice president right after me. So our car presentation was a double car presentation, and the two models of these Mercedes are exactly what Dana and I have. And we have had our pictures done with our cars side by side, almost exactly like this, where it's the 350 on this side and the 450 on the other side, exactly. So what I'm trying to share with you is that the universe is going to bring to you exactly what you are asking for. I didn't picture two cars, but you know what? I've been looking at this picture for over a year, and that's exactly what happened. Okay, so that's that. Then I have pictures of when I met Cecilia, and I mocked up my own pictures of what I'm going to use in my eye on Arbonne, and I made a version of my eye on Arbonne with just images. Then I have a picture of what was my success line at Donna's car presentation, and if you can see, I mocked it up to say that this was the Labonte region or nation, and been looking at that and just imagining, where are those? Imagining that that was going to be my region. And I have a picture of when when Donna called me up at her car presentation, and I was imagining that this was a place where she was inviting me, calling me up for my car presentation, and that has come true. This is a house on a lake that we spend time with, and I've always loved that house, so I'm intending one day for that house to be ours. And then something that actually has happened was the trip that my family and I earned, an Arbonne incentive trip to Mexico. We went to the beach, and I took a picture of that. And this, sorry, this was a picture of the board, let me see, at GTC 2 years ago now, where you see every level of the business, and I had just become an area manager and was declaring that I was going to get to nation. So I've checked off that I've been a consultant, I have been a district manager, I've been an area manager, now I'm a regional vice president, and one more step to go. And just, you see my check marks, every time I receive something, I'm checking off as I've received it. So it's very, very, very important in your dream boards and your vision boards to include things that speak to you. Here's my goal, to go to Maui as a national vice president. So I've got a great picture of Maui and wrote down that it's the NVP retreat. And that's another picture of Maui. So then, as things have come true throughout the course of the year, I'm trying to work backwards here. You can see that I'm checking off and saying, you know, thank you, I've received this. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for sending me what I've asked. And it's a very powerful process. So a few things to just really consider is it's not a lot of effort to make a vision board, and when your mind doesn't have a clear picture of where you're intending to go, you're going to flail all over the place. So if you're feeling stuck in your business and you don't have a vision board, I highly encourage you to make one. And the process of actually going through the pictures and deciding what's on my vision, what's my goal, what do I want in life, is so cathartic, and it just feels awesome. I'm in the process of making a new vision board because I've achieved half of what's on there in just the year since I've created this. And the next one has to do with reaching nation and the number of cars, and this team over here that is growing and growing and growing and growing, and how many people that I can add to that. I hope this has been really helpful for you, and again, I encourage you to do this. You don't just have to do this for your business, but you can do that with things that you want in life. Like if there are places that you want to travel, things that you want for your house. If you want to redecorate a room, mock it up, make a picture of it, put it on your board. And then the next important part to this is you need to spend time looking at your board every day. Put on some soft music in the background and just stand there or sit there or whatever, and just really reflect on all of the incredible things that you are receiving, that they're just coming and coming and coming to you, and just like really soak it all in and feel as though those things are already yours, because that is so crucial. I hope this has been incredibly helpful for you. And the last thing that I want to say that goes along with this, which I always tell my team, is to have your goals written down, say them out loud. We have a goal card that we all talk about every day, and if you're not familiar with what the goal card is, or you're not practicing it, your business will stall. I promise you that. And this is kind of a reality check for you, that the mental part of this business is just as important, if not more important, than the actual getting out there and doing the do. You need both, because without the balance, you're just gonna sort of flounder and stay stagnant. But if you're okay with that, that's great. Just, be happy with where you are. But if you're not, take things up a notch and do these. I know that a lot of people on my team do this, and they are moving and having results. So just follow where you're seeing the success and duplicate it. Be a copycat. Go out there and make your dreams a reality. Love you guys.